Hello YouTube world! I did the curly girl method for 30 days and I wanted to update you how my progress is going. If you haven't seen my first video where I did the curly girl method for the very first time, I explained that I actually naturally have curly hair, but I decided when I was 18, which was 26 years ago, I decided to straighten my hair, and ever since I've straightened my hair. So this is now the first time that I actually embrace the natural pattern of my hair. Yeah, I did almost on all 30 days a photo to show you what happened there, and I'll include the products that I used to wash my hair and to style them. There are two websites that I can highly recommend that helped me a lot in these 30 days. Number one, that's CurlScan. That's an amazing database for curly girl approved products where you can check out if the product that you want to use is curly girl approved, contains no sulfates and silicones and all that. And in case you can't find the product you're looking for in that list, there's another website that I want to recommend, and that's the Curls Bot. And this is pretty cool. You can literally copy and paste the complete ingredient list of the product into there, and then it will tell you, is this curly girl approved or not? Yeah, I used both of these websites quite a lot to figure out if I am fine to use certain products. And the thing is, you can't really trust companies. I was very surprised by that. They write down on their products that it's sulfate-free, silicone-free, whatever, but yet in the ingredients are in fact sulfates. They have sometimes names where you can't see it that clearly, but with the Curl Spot you will find out. And now let's get into the 30 days of me doing the curly girl method. And then at the very end of these 30 days, I will also tell you what I kinda take out of this whole process. What have I learned? So this is day one. This is the first day I tried the curly girl method, and as you can see, this is before, and I had really straight hair, but I always blow dried it like this. And then I went ahead and washed my hair with the Sacha Pure Rehydrating Cleansing Conditioner, a co-wash, super mild and gentle. Then I applied the Sacha Pure Restorative Conditioning Mask. And then I applied on soaking wet hair the Sacha Pure Perfectly Defining Curl Cream, scrunched it in, and then I used the LA Lux Gel and scrunched it in. And then I took my diffuser, diffused my hair on low setting, low heat, and that took me probably 25 minutes, but I was left with some really nice soft waves. Yeah, and this was pretty much the result of my very first try of the curly girl method. And here you can see again a before and after picture of my first day. And on day two, I just did a little fresh up with water. I just filled in water in a little spray bottle, and this is the result of day two, just some soft waves. And this is how it looked from the side. On day three, I felt like I really needed some dry shampoo. By the way, I found this one at Lidl. It's so affordable. I think it was $2.99 and works just as good as Batiste if you have a Lidl around. Yeah, I sprayed a little on my roots and also some water on the ends and scrunched it in, and this is the result on day three. And on that day, I noticed a little tiny curl forming between my waves, and that was really exciting. And this is how my hair looked from the back. This is day four. This is how my hair looked before I washed it. I really needed to wash it. It was really greasy and very tangled. So one of my friendly viewers informed me that I actually started the curly girl method wrong, and I needed to do a last wash with a shampoo without silicones but with sulfates. And that's what I did on that day. So I washed my hair with the Suave Wild Cherry Blossom shampoo, then I applied the Sacha Pure mask, and then in soaking wet hair the Diva Curl Super Cream, and then the LA Lux Gel, and I scrunched it in. And this is the result after drying my hair.
It might look stringy, but I really, really love the result. I love this kind of a wave. Here you can see some video footage from my German YouTube channel, so you can see my hair live. Yeah, I really enjoyed this kind of a wave. On day 5 I did a little fresh up with water and the results were really decent, really nice waves. On day 6 I used again a little bit of dry shampoo on my roots and this is how my hair looked. On day 7 I did again a little water, fresh up, and this is how my hair looked. On day 8 it was wash day and I used the Derma E thickening shampoo and also conditioner, and then on soaking wet hair I applied the Diva Curl Super Cream, scrunched it in, and the LA Looks gel and scrunched it in. And I was so surprised to see my hair turn out like this. Like I did the same thing that I did in my other washes, but I used a different shampoo and conditioner. So I feel like with the Derma E, I'm just not getting the results I should be, even though there are no silicones and no sulfates included. My hair felt really limp and really it wasn't a good hair day at all. I made a YouTube video that day, so here you can see my hair, just really, really very soft waves. On day 9 I did a little fresh up with water and it actually turned out better than on my wash day. It was okay. I actually don't have any pictures on day 10 and 11 because I really didn't like my hair whatsoever, and this here is video footage of my hair on day 12 and I hated my hair. As you can see, it looks horrible. I mean, what is that? Like a frilly, tangly mess. On day 13 it was finally wash day again and I decided to go back to the Sasha Pure line because I always felt like my results looked pretty good with that. So I applied again the co-wash, the mask, and then after the curl cream and then the LA Looks gel. And here are my results on day 13, and this is the kind of wave that I really, really enjoy. I know it looks stringy, but for me personally, I like it. On day 14, I did a little fresh up with water, and I really enjoyed the waves it did. On day 15, I decided to freshen up my hair, not just with water, but with this apple cider vinegar leave-in hair therapy, which kind of helps to remove any smell that my hair got. And here's the result. I really, really loved that hair on that day. And here's some video footage of my hair that day. I loved it. It was really, really nice waves. However, on day 16, I did not like my hair. It was super tangled, very frizzy, and I got webbing on the back head. It was not a good hair day, and I don't know if it was that vinegar leave-in therapy. And that got even worse the very next day. My hair was so crazy tangled and so webbed. I couldn't stand it at all, and I actually decided to wear my hair in a bun that day. Finally, it was wash day. My hair was such a mess, and I decided to step up my game and really use some curly hair products by Curlsmith. And I started with this Bond Curl Rehab Salve, which is a pre-wash. You do this before you wash your hair. So you let it soak for like 30 minutes and then you wash your hair with shampoo, conditioner. So I used the whole line by Curlsmith. And I have to say, they smell so outrageous good, very fruity. And this is how my hair looked. I really liked the result, even though it was completely different from the stringy effect that I originally liked. These were more soft, beautiful waves, but I liked it. It felt like California waves. However, the very next day I felt like my hair was very heavy and it felt like I have some buildup on my scalp. The hair was just a little bit sticky. I kind of felt like I needed a clarifying shampoo. The very next day I actually loved my hair. It was such adorable little waves. It looked too cute, I have to say. On day 21, I actually cheated again the curly girl method because I again used the Suave shampoo. I felt like I had so much buildup on my scalp. It itched and didn't feel clean, so I used this routine again. But at the same time, something weird happened that day. I did not feel like scrunching and doing all these things forever. I was so not in the mood. Does that ever happen to you as a curly girl? So anyway, because I didn't give enough time for all my steps, this is how my hair looked. I had barely any waves. It was super limp and almost straight. And the very next day, there was literally no wave left. This shows you that the application of products really matters. And here is video footage of me of that same day. It's crazy that I actually scrunched a little bit and diffused also, and still you see barely any waves. So on day 25 it was wash day and I wanted my curls back after having for a couple days straight hair again. I was like, I want them back. And so I pulled out the big guns by Curlsmith to get my curls back. And here were my results on day 25, the stringy result that I love. And here's also some video footage of me of that day, and yeah, this is the kind of curl that I actually enjoy. And here is day 26. And from the side. And here is day 27, just a little fresh up with water, and it created nice soft waves. Here's day 28 and I just used a little bit dry shampoo in my roots. Here's day 29, another water fresh up day. And on day 30 was again wash day and I used again the Sasha Pure Co-Wash, the Sasha Pure Mask and Curl Definer, as well as the LA Looks Gel. And then this is how I looked that day.
Yeah, what do I take out all of this? First of all, products do matter. It really matters what kind of products you use. I saw different kinds of results with different products and I couldn't believe how straight my hair turned out when I used the Derma E thickening shampoo and the conditioner. And even though the ingredients are all Curly Girl approved, it didn't seem to help my waves whatsoever. Number two, scrunching really matters. The application process, how you do it, how much time you take to scrunch in product and all that really matters. So if I didn't really take my time, the result wasn't really good. Number three, it was so funny to use so much water on all the days that I didn't wash my hair. I used water to freshen up my hair because when I have straight hair, I rather don't have any water on my hair. So it turned out to be water is all of a sudden my friend and not my enemy. And point four, the opposite. Oils used to be my friend. I really enjoyed putting oil on the ends. On the dry, straight ends, it just looks shinier and healthier. And all of a sudden, with curly hair, oil is actually not my friend because it can weigh the hair down and make it very heavy. However, I didn't like how long the drying process takes. It takes forever. Easily 20 to 25 minutes, and straightening my hair maybe up to 10 minutes, I would say. So I find that drying process exhausting, I have to admit. And the next point that I didn't like is that I never know how the result is after washing my hair. I can never be sure. And right now, it doesn't matter whatsoever because I never leave the home. I don't go nowhere. I go to Walmart and who cares how I look at Walmart? So it doesn't matter at the moment. But when we're back to normal life, hopefully at some point, then and I would have maybe a special occasion, maybe some nice event or whatever, I would be so scared that my hair looks weird, because I never know. Even if I apply the same products as I did another day where I liked my day, I never know how the result is. And that I find a little bit annoying. Also, I feel like my bag always looks weird. I never like the view of it. Of course, I would usually not really see it, but I did a couple of photos where I saw my bag, and I feel like exactly from the crown here, it always looks strange. It doesn't look very neat. Which leads me to my next point. I always feel like this hair looks a little bit outdated. Maybe, you know, in conjunction with my age, it's like,
is she still, you know, in the 90s or whatever?
I always feel like I look kinda bit outdated with my wavy hair. Also, I feel like it doesn't look pulled together, professional. But the major problem I have with this method is really how time consuming it is. This whole process, I feel like,
oh my god, it's wash day.
this is a whole ordeal. So while I always think it is so surprising and so interesting to see how little waves form, and I feel like, wow, like God gave me this. Just looking at it is kind of fun, and yet the overall result, I always don't really like it. So from day 1 to today, my waves have definitely improved. They're much better, they're much stronger, they don't fall that easily together. You know, they're like sturdy and they will stay, but still I miss my straight hair as well. I don't think I can completely convert to the curly girl method because I also really like to wear my hair straight. I really think that this is a more gentle approach to treat my hair, and I think I could do this most of the days, but if there is a certain event, something I have to go to, hopefully at some point, then I might probably better stick to the safe route and have straight hair. It's really weird. It's the same like when I cut my hair off, then I rather have long hair. When I have long hair, I feel like I should cut it off. And the same with the curly hair. If I have wavy hair, I feel like, I'd rather have it straight, then I have it straight and I miss my waves. Anyone else like that? What I will still do is mostly use shampoo that is silicone free and sulfate free. Once in a while I feel like I need a sulfate, probably once a month or every 3 weeks, because I just feel like build up. So I will still keep doing that, but the drying, the styling process, I might here and there include straight hair again. Yeah, and there you have it, my 30-day update. That's it for today. Stay healthy and safe, everybody. Bye bye.